you ain't subbed to Scooter Beggins, y'all go sub him up. Links are going to be in the comments and description. Guys, this is going to just prove why the Derkieverse existed, for years now. He was scamming. He was beating elderly people, his mother. This will back up a lot of what we've said to the new people who's new to the Derkieverse, the Derkie White Castle verse, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and the reason recovery's not at the end of the name anymore, I want to do a variety of content, and a lot of times in the comments, people back this video don't have nothing to do with recovery. Well, I do a variety of content, and I don't want to be chained just to recovery content. So, yeah, not that I really care about haters' opinions on that, but just that way it's less confusing to people. We're always going to promote recovery over here, so anyone struggling with addiction knows, get at me in the comments. Let's jump into this reaction, because this is a lot of dirt on Derkie, and catch a lot of people up on how he really is. It's not just.
And I walked over and take my mother, and I sat on the other side. It was her birthday that day. That's blowing a shotgun in her face when I walked in.
You liked the party when you was young. You liked the party when you was young. I said you used to like the party when you was young, huh?
Oh yeah, I mean I've had my time of party, my sir. Yes, I have.
I hear you.
I sure have. But I'll tell you what, I've done things that they never.
I mean, shout out to Scooter Beggins, because, just to be able to get this audio of voice box spilling the beans on Derkie of how she takes care of him still at 40 years old, of how he actually has been in, he's been addressed by elderly services about the accusations of beating on his mom, and I guess it stopped after that, thank goodness. But yeah, a lot of what's been said about Derkie is so true.
Heard that before in their life, and they have done things I've never heard before, but, well, I've heard of, but one thing I've never done is heroin.
Man. Yeah, this gets good here in a sec. Really good.
No, honey, you don't got to worry about that. His pills is not due. And anyway, he don't got to come back and get his pills.
Okay.
You'll be getting them up there.
Okay. All right. Well, I just hope and pray that things change for you for the better. And,
I appreciate that with all my heart.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Do you know Derek's cell phone number so I can call him and try to get in touch with him?
The only thing how I get a hold of him is through Messenger.
Okay, so he don't have a phone then.
I got a brand new phone my other son bought me. Brand new, a big expensive one.
Yeah.
And he's got to see him. Kids will get to be with him.
Yeah, well,
they don't need to be around her anyway.
No, even if she went to rehab.
Let me tell you. I don't care if you're recording this or not. I don't care if you're recording this or not.
I don't care if you're recording this or not.
Right there's permission.
I've heard her mama come over her, and she's got into it with her mama, slinging stuff and saying things that when them little kids were there.
I don't know. That's sad to hear. Sad to hear, man.
Yeah.
So.
And it is sad. It is very sad that, the situation with Shayna, Skang, whatever you want to call her kids, the fact that her kids had to see domestic violence where Derkie hit her, be in the house with the drug abuse going on, it is very sad.
Sure is. Yep. But ain't nothing I can do about it but just worry and pray.
Yes. So Derek's just using that to make everybody think he's famous and got money and everything else.
Absolutely.
And to really take care of Junior and supply Junior with his needs.
My husband has bought and paid for it.
Right. So he don't even really talk to his kid. So Derek don't even talk to his kid.
And still yet, we give that baby $200 for his school clothes, and we still help him whatever he needs to be helped, and give him money. We give him $50 at a time to spend.
Yeah.
When he's home.
Yeah. But Derek probably don't even spend no time.
Because Junior shut him out of the saddle.
Yes. Junior probably don't even have much to do with him neither, does he?
He don't. He don't. He told me and Poppy up in the hills, he said, "Where's camping?" And many of those real bad allergic with allergies.
Yes, ma'am.
And then his eyes started swelling, man. And they swelled shut. And I begged him to come home at night. He said, "No, man." He said, "Please, let's just wait till tomorrow." He said, "I don't want to go down there around my dad."
So he didn't want to be around his dad.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the truth.
Because he just played the games with him. And then when he tells him he's going to do something 5 or 6 hours later when it's too late to do it, he's ready and Junior's ready to go to bed.
Right, because he's too busy.
Me and my husband is raised him.
Because he's too busy. Me and my husband is raised him.
He belongs to us.
He belongs to us.
Well, thank God.
That's sad.
Thank God that he's got y'all.
That's absolutely right.
Because it don't sound like he's got a daddy at all.
No, and he don't. Except for my husband. And Sean, Chrissy's husband, is more dad than Derek would ever think about being.
Yes.
She just said it. Bo, out of her own mouth, said that Junior's stepdad is more of a dad to Junior than Derkie will ever be or could ever think about being.
More dad than Derek would ever think about being.
He don't do nothing and he got cancer. And he still worked like a dog.
Yeah.
And still yet he's working. And he
Shout out to that man. Junior's stepfather, still working. Man's got cancer, working to take care of Derkie's kid. Ain't that a shame? Ain't that a shame Derkie won't go work? And Johnny Gobble won't go work. But here, you know, Voice Box Bo says herself, Junior's stepfather has cancer, still grinding out working. Shout out to him and salute, man.
even took Junior to help him work and plow and stuff the snow and everything. He learned Junior a lot. He's buying Junior a Jeep. He's letting Junior putting her insurance, getting him fixed up and stuff.
And Derek don't do shit for the boy.
No. Sean and Chrissy and me and Chick.
That's good he's got y'all in your life.
Yes.
I hope he
Got
don't...
anything.
And to hear Derek tell it, you know, Chrissy kidnapped that boy.
Well, that's a shame.
It makes me want to cry.
Well, I can imagine it would be. There's nobody out there that would be above my mama, the one that laid down and raised me and
I'll
changed.
tell you what, there ain't another woman on the face of this earth, or take somebody like that in and go through what I did with them for that long. Nobody but my dad and mother would.
Yep.
And they said, the woman started questioning me and said, has he ever mistreated you, stole your medicine, beat you, starved you? She said, by the looks of you, it don't look like you've been starved to me, or I don't see no places on you where you've been beat. She said, but you got to understand when we get these calls, we got to come out and check.
Okay, now she's talking about a call to elder services because of the accusations of abuse with Derek, or better known as Dirty Derkie Castle.
And then she told me after they questioned me to come in the house, then they told him to come out there, so I don't know what they said to him.
Right.
But he's different. He never treated me the same. It's been better.
Right. So he used to.
You hear what Bo said. He's never mistreated me since then. It's been better. I think this is proof. As Derek says, Dirty Derkie likes to say, proof is in the pudding. So, you know, your mom's pretty much outing you for being an elder abuser, man. She's outing you for not being a good father in this video I've put together. Shout out to Scooter Beggins for getting all this content. If you guys want to see the original, there's a lot of good stuff in these original videos that I didn't put in here. You guys need to go check out the full audio on Scooter Beggins' page. These videos, I think, are about 6 months back. I believe it's the Voice VB Bo Chronicles, maybe, or the Voice Box Bo Chronicles. You guys got to go back and check out the original content on Scooter Beggins' channel. I just put this together so the new people to the Derkieverse can see we ain't just bullying this guy. We're trying to correct a guy who's an elder abuser, a woman abuser, and then gets online to scam money. So yeah, we all are outing him. We all have offered him help. Every one of us has offered to help him get into rehab, including myself. And yeah, you can't help someone who don't want to help themselves or get up and go to work to feed their kid and their son, and would rather let a stepfather who's got cancer get up and go to work to take care of his kid, right? I mean, it's just a shame. And anybody who's believing Derkie's lies and backing Derkie, man, wow. This is the truth right here from his mama's mouth.
He seen the woman give me the paper with her name and number on it. She said, if anybody older than you are at your age looks at you the wrong way and hurts you in any way, she said you dial this number. Yeah, he's this person. He's not physically, what you call physically, but mentally.
Right.
Oh my God, mentally.
The mental abuse.
I wanted to kill myself.
So he's mentally abused you, and he's also pushed you. Sad to hear, ma'am. I'm sorry that you've had to experience that. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you can sit down and talk to him and talk some sense in his head.
I mean, that's a shame. You heard Voice Box Bo just say she wanted to kill herself over her grown man, almost 40-year-old son, mentally abusing her. I mean, that's a shame. That's a shame. And anyone who gets on us for getting on Derkie, you gotta check yourself. Because just think about that. This woman's in her later years of life. She should be able to live alone with her husband and have peace and quiet, but no, she's got to support a grown 40-year-old man who refuses to go to work or take care of his own son, and that's words out of her mouth.
You got to want to change. You can't, ain't nobody can change you. You got to want to change yourself.
Absolutely. You got to want it yourself.
Yep. That's just
they
like...
both said that they was going to get rehab. Well, let's see if they do or not.
Yeah, well... I don't.
Because she knows that she don't, she'll never.
A man would even put his mama through that kind of hell. That's not a man.
Oh, yeah, ever since his daddy died.
Yeah. I don't call that a man.
He's never been a man.
Your own mom says you never been a man, Derkie. You hear that, right?
He's retarded. What I'm trying to get at is he had to make me come right out and say it.
He's retarded.
He's retarded?
What I'm trying to get at is he had to make me come right out and say it.
Well, Derek is retarded.
Okay, you guys heard it. Dirty Derkie may be mentally challenged. If you didn't already tell, if you couldn't already see that in his videos, shout out to Scooter Beggins. Y'all gotta go check out these two videos in their entirety. I'll link both of them in the description of this video. Shout out to Scooter Beggins, man. Yeah, Derkie is not some innocent guy that is just being bullied. His own mom says it and puts it out there for what he really is. And, I mean, this is just amazing. Scooter Beggins is amazing at what he does. To get this audio from Dirty Derkie's mom, Voice Box Bo, he creates masterpieces. Yeah, just got a big salute to you, man. I'm speechless still that you got all this audio when I go back and listen to it, man. He's great at what he does. So I suggest go check out them videos in their entirety. Wanted to fill everybody in on the Derkie content. There's a lot of new people making it. I've been in the Derkieverse for a long time. Shout out to Rustin757, Carolina Cowboy, Scooter Beggins, of course, Missing Link, all the guys that have been riding with me for a couple years now. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all been shouting me out. Y'all know I'm actually trying to help people. Just sick of seeing people die from this addiction, man. And for anyone who doubts what I do, no, I don't always make content out of the people that I help because it's anonymity. And some people don't want their stuff put out there, especially when they're first getting into recovery. So I do not put pressure on them to use them for content. Plus, if you do a good deed, you're not supposed to do it to show people. You're supposed to do it just to do it. Not to make yourself look good. So, for anyone who doubts what I'm doing, that's on you, man. Much respect, y'all. Remember, keep grinding, keep shining, go to work, pay your bills, take care of your kids. Don't be a dirty Derkie or a gobbler.